What's this story, people? Welcome back to the channel. We are back. Before I start, I want to say thank you so much for everyone that joined the live session. It was chef kiss, and also it was my birthday 2 days ago. So yeah, don't be shy. Wish me happy birthday. Actually, you guys have wished my birthday enough, so thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I've been getting emails lately, a lot of emails and comments saying, Eddie, check out the Gullah people, and is it South Carolina or New Orleans? Oh my God, South Carolina. It's right there. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting older now. So yeah, this is the Gullah traditions of the South Carolina. Let's check it out. Whoa, I done done. Ooh, I done done. I done done. I done done what you told me to do.
Gullah means that you are a descendant of West Africans who were enslaved here in the Sea Islands, going all the way up from North Carolina all the way down to Florida, but primarily in our South Carolina Sea Islands. They were Carolina all the way down to Florida, but primarily in our South Carolina Sea Islands.
They were brought from the coast of West Africa to the Low Country and enslaved in order to do the labor of the...
Sorry, just before we continue, I've been noticing something lately. It's like 5% of the comments. It's people when people don't want to be told they're from Africa. Like, obviously, being black in America, you could be from anywhere around the world, but most of the time, high percentage, you can be from Africa. And I've been seeing in the comments, people are like, nah, don't describe us as Africans. Like, what? Why? What? Why? What's bad about being African? I'm African. I'm proud. I'm Nigerian. I'm proud. I grew up in Europe. I grew up in Ireland, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm so proud to be Nigerian. What's bad? Sorry, whenever I see comments like that, I'm like, why? Why? Be proud of who you are, man. Come on.
plantations that helped to build America.
It's the blending of all of those cultures that came together during the transatlantic slave trade that gave birth to this culture called Gullah.
Gullah is the most authentic African culture in America. We think Gullah came from the word Gola. The Gola tribe were rice-growing people in West Africa, and they were brought over to develop rice fields.
One of the major reasons why we were selected from the west coast of Africa, especially those rice-producing countries like Sierra Leone, Senegal, Gambia, Angola, the rice coast.
Obviously, West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria. Whenever I meet anyone, I don't even care if you're from Ghana, Senegal, Gambia. You're African, bro. We're all the same, man. Whenever people say, "Oh, you're from Ghana," no, we're all the same. We're all the same. It's one race. It's one race. We gotta stop dividing ourselves. We have to stop doing that. We have to, and I feel like it's people like don't get me wrong. I love Michael Blackson, yeah, but I feel like he had a lot of positive stuff. Obviously, people tend to know more about Africans with Michael Blackson, but I feel like sometimes, because the way in this comedic way, people tend to take the piss out of being African. People thought being African is like you're dirty, you're uneducated. I'm like, do you guys know how educated Nigerians are? Growing up being African, do you know how much? If you're African, if you're actually Nigerian, Senegalese, Ghanaian, you know what I'm talking about. The pressure you get from your parents to succeed
Was because of our expertise in rice cultivation. We came here with specialized skills, and so we were assigned specific tasks. And if we completed those tasks, let's say by noon, then we had the rest of the day, quote unquote, as free time.
They were pretty much left alone certain times in the year, and so they were able to really practice the African way of life. And so it has sustained itself over the last 150 years.
And so that's why you still see Gullah so prevalent in these areas as opposed to maybe in the upper state or other parts of the country.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like lately, I feel like I'm starting to feel like some of you guys in a way where you're like, where am I actually from? Like I've lived everywhere. Like I lived for the first for the first few years of my life. I was born in Nigeria. My parents moved to it started from my granddad. He moved to England in the 60s. So he gave birth to my uncle there. They gave birth to my mom. So he gave to my mom in Nigeria. So they've been traveling to England back and forth in the 60s, 70s. So when I was born, my parents moved to Ireland. They moved to England first. But I was in boarding school from a young age. So you picture this. From a boarding school, then I moved to Ireland. Then I moved to Ireland. A few years. I spent like 10 to 15 years in Ireland. Then after Ireland, I moved to England. Now I'm in England. Now I'm always in Scotland. Like, I'm like, where? That's why, like, everywhere is my home. So in a way, I kind of feel the frustration from African Americans. Some people don't like being called African Americans, which is crazy. But yeah, from African Americans, sometimes like the frustration, you must feel like, oh my, like, okay, let's say I was born in New York City. I'm American. I'm black, born in New York City. I'm American, yeah. But my great grandparents, where are they actually really from? Were they in South Carolina? Then they moved to Tennessee, then to New York City. But prior to that, where are they actually really from? That must be frustrating. And I feel the pain. Poof. But this is why I never used to believe in a test, but you can do the ancestry test to actually find out your roots, your heritage, and there's a good chance you're gonna be Nigerian. So we are cousins. So let's not discriminate against each other because someone might not sound like you because they sound different. That makes them unique. That's why, like, whenever I hear the African accent, I'm so proud to hear someone say the African accent because it's going out. Even the African names. I'm going to name my kid. Part of the name is going to be an African. Obviously, I'm going to have to debate that with my girlfriend because she's Jamaican. So we're going to have to come in the middle and have, like, few, Jamaican. What's a Jamaican name? It's not even a Jamaican name. It's an English name. But I'm going to make sure my kids have Nigerian names. That's what makes you unique. It's okay to be different. I'm so proud to be different. It makes you stand out.
Negro spirituals are really pure West African chants. And if you went back to the coast of West Africa, you'll hear those blue notes and you hear that sound, which was the basis for our American music, jazz, blues, spirituals, and gospel.
It's the music of the ancestors, and in singing these spirituals, you feel their spirit. It's the music that belongs to us, so it's important that in singing these songs that we remember them.
I done what you told me to do. 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 I done what you told me to do.
The spirituality of the Gullah people is first and foremost, and family is another aspect. Spirituality of the
Oh my God, no way. That's the Celestial Church, isn't it? My grandma used to be part of that. And I used to go to, let me know if you guys have done this. So my grandma was big into the church when she was alive. God rest her soul. She died 2 years ago. So when she was in the church, because my parents were living in Ireland and I was in boarding school. So whenever there's a break, I used to literally go to my grandma's side or my grandpa's side. And because she was in the church, she used to take me to the church. And every year, I think every New Year, they used to do this tradition in the water where they kind of like bless you. Back then, I used to be like, oh, I don't want to go to my grandmom's side because it's going to be boring. Because my grandmom's side is like this, like church. On my granddad's side, they are party animals. Not really party animals, but like I tend to play more. My granddad's side, while my mom's side, it's more like more religious. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, now when I think back, they were just memories. I was being taught so many lessons. I was being raised being taught, being part of a family, culture. Just seeing that picture, I can picture, even though this is more than 25 years ago, I can picture it well. It was like in a river. Does that happen in America? Till today, let me know.
Gullah people is first and foremost, and family is another aspect that is so very important to the Gullah people. Spirituality, family, food, music, and the language.
Really what the Gullah Geechee language is an English-based Creole language. We can just drop one letter from a word and just change the sound altogether. We would probably say, oh, we out here in the yard, okay? We wouldn't say that. We say, we're there in the yard. And you really have to know the...
It's very much like broken English. Because like I speak, well, maybe not fluent. Like I speak fluent Yoruba. Well, I think I do anyway. I understand Yoruba fully. And that, do you know how much of a gift that is? Just being able to speak a whole different language. And that's because my parents never stopped speaking it. Because if they stopped speaking it, I wouldn't know. Like my little brother and sisters, because they were born in Ireland, they understand it, but they can't speak it. Do you know what I mean? So whenever I'm in public and I see someone, do you know how many times people just assume because of my accent, they're like, no, he can't speak that. And I'm like, I'm so glad my parents put that in me. And even lately, my dad, I think he started a new business where he's going to schools, I think in the UK, and he's teaching them. He was teaching kids that are interested in the Nigerian Yoruba language, which is really nice. Fair play to my dad.
Language to know what we're saying, and that what really made us ashamed of it, because people say it was broken English that we were speaking, but we was just communicating. I mean, we were talking. It was our language. And what people don't have...
Sorry. I can't keep stop. Exactly what I just said. It's broken English. It's literally the same thing. Instead of saying, I'm in the yard, I day yard. Broken English is not the best, but I would understand if someone speak to me in broken English. I might not be able to say the exact same thing back. But the fact that they're able to keep this for years, that's wonderful. Wow.
Have a language.
Historically, art has defined the culture. So you take the ingeniousness of people from West Africa and other parts of Africa that brought with them their talents. And when you look at the various architectural design, landscape design, the art of food, cuisine, the art of fabric, the art of architecture, everything imaginable is framed within the context of art. And that takes people. And most of the people were from West Africa.
I sold the sweetgrass baskets. It's an art form that was brought from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and it has survived for at least 300 to 400 years. And it was on the plantations where they needed the baskets for utility, for cleaning the rice and toting fruits and vegetables out of the fields. So the basket has a lot of history behind it. It's not just an ordinary basket, but it's very cultural, it's very important, it's very unique to the Gullah culture. And just anybody can't do a basket, at least not the Gullah sweetgrass basket. This basket has to be taught from a relative or someone in that community.
Most Gullah people have certain things that they do. For example, our foodways. I think food is one of our strongest traditions that we still hold.
Gullah Geechee food is very, very seasonal, very farm fresh, lots of seafood, shrimp, crabs, because, we live right here on the water. Food brings back memories, food brings back your spiritual memory and your DNA. It also keeps that balance between modernization and the past.
This culture is part of your culture.
Yeah, definitely. If you get a chance, try the food. People are like, oh, it looks disgusting. Mate, you haven't tried it. Try the food. African food. Try Gullah food. You'll be surprised. Like I said to you guys, my girlfriend, she's Jamaican. Like I introduced her to African food. Now she probably likes it more than me. Like her favorite soup, she likes what's it called? Eforiro. So that it's kind of like leaves and all that. It's leaves. She doesn't really like okra because it's very drawy. I don't really like okra as well. Actually, I'm more of like an egusi guy. I like egusi and pounded jam. Woo! With some eggfish. Woo! With some prawns. Woo! Sorry. But yeah, I've never tried crabs before in my life. But I do love seafood because I told you guys before, I don't eat chicken. I think I said the reason on my live session. I'm going to be going live I'll try to go live every Thursday, before I come to my trip in January, just to get more information and just to do live reactions, chat to you guys. The Thursday live reaction was unbelievable. We spoke about a lot of things. I learned so much speaking to you guys live. So yeah, let's finish this off. Let's continue.
You cannot have the complete story of American history without South Carolina history. You cannot have South Carolina history without Gullah history.
I'm gonna clap my hand, cause I want to. I'm gonna clap my hand, because I can. I'm gonna clap my hand, because I want to. I'm gonna clap my hands because I
That was amazing. That was beautiful. See, we're learning. I never knew Gullah people existed, but you guys kept saying to me, Eddie, check out the Gullah people. I think I have to check out is it the Gullah food as well? You guys said it. But yeah, referencing back to what I said earlier about seeing some people saying they're not African, there's nothing wrong. You're American, 100%. You are 100% an American. Yes, 100% American. But just don't throw the little hint or the fact that you could be, there's a good chance, your forefathers, your great-great-grandparents are from Africa. There's nothing bad about that. Nothing. It doesn't take anything away of you being American. You are still American. Like me now, I've got an Irish passport. I'm Irish. I love the Irish culture, but I'm Nigerian. As the other day, I'm Nigerian. At the end of the day, I'm still Irish. There's nothing bad about being Irish. I absolutely love the Irish. The culture is unbelievable. Growing up there, they gave me this beautiful accent as well. So you know what I mean. But yeah. I don't know, I can't stop doing that lately. But yeah, that's me chatting. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let's debate. There's nothing wrong about us being, not agreeing with each other. I don't mind. You don't have to agree with me. I don't mind. I love a good debate any day. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what more you want to see. I have to check more South Carolina, North Carolina. Is North Carolina more? Is there Gullah people in North Carolina? We'll have to check that out. But yeah, check out the live session as well. Let me know you guys want to see. Send me emails. Thanks, whoever recommended this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.